So welcome back. We're going to be looking at PowerShell today. Well, PowerShell SSH, I guess, but really it's PowerShell for Pentesters. Not a very difficult room. Play with it today at work like a real little bit. At least I didn't find the things that I got to very difficult. But we have PowerShell here. We can go ahead and SSH into it. So I'm just going to open up PowerShell. So I'm on my Windows machine. And since we're going to be doing PowerShell for Pentesters, we're just going to use PowerShell. So we can go ahead and SSH into it, right? We do an SSH. We should have an SSH.exe. Yep. And we can say, okay, I can syringe it in. Copy that. And from here we can go ahead and so we're going to SSH to there, right? It's going to be Walter at there. And then let's go ahead and grab his password also. Yes. And we'll go ahead and throw his password in. Maybe it didn't copy. And give me 1 second. I gotta go do some more husband things like real quick. 1 second. Oh, will I do it tonight? I was ready. Alright, I guess that was enough. Okay, so very first place we get to is in C users Walter. If we do a dir, we should be able to see desktop, documents, all that good stuff. We're on CD in the desktop. It's always one of the very first places that I like to check is in the desktop because that's where most people are going to have their stuff. We already have PowerView on this machine, although we're not going to use that one. We're going to bring over our own. It's the same exact thing, just so you know we can say that we brought it over. PowerView.ps1 is what we found on Walter's desktop there. Let's go ahead and manipulate files, okay? We can get content, or we can just type in type, whichever one. I think, does PowerShell use cat now? I feel like this one may not. But we can type. We're also in, we're not in PowerShell also. PowerShell. Going to clear that, and then we'll do a type for PowerView.ps1. Yep, there it is. Okay. We could do a get content. Get content for PowerView.ps1. There it is. I could have swore that PowerShell now has cat in it also. Cat PowerView PS1. Yes, it does. So we can do a cat also with PowerShell instead of type or something like that. Copy item, move item. That's to actually move the item, not just copy it from one place to another, but actually change the wherever the directory's at. We can also do a get file hash. And then it says what is the MD5 hash value of the file on Walter's desktop. So we're looking at that PowerView.ps1 I'm going to go with, and we want to get the MD5 hash value. So we can go ahead and we can do a get file hash. Then if we just hit tac and we start hitting tab, we'll finally find, we can find stuff. So we can do like algorithm. Alright, algorithm is going to be MD5, and then the file, I believe. Oh, no, that's going to be it. Well, the file was PowerView, correct? And there we go. We have the hash for that one. I figured we could also put in the file, but I guess not. Downloading files. You guys see me do this many times. We could do it with, let's say, IEX-IWR, download to memory, or we can do it with wget, right? So let's go ahead and actually download files since we're here. And we're going to do an IEX-IWR. I like to use basic parsing. That's in case Internet Explorer has never been set up for the first time. So use basic parsing. And let me set up a web server back on my home machine here. So let me go into CD, into OneDrive, desktop, CRTP, tools, Python 3, tac-m, http.server, and we'll do it on port 80. Alright, and let's go ahead and use basic parsing. I actually need my IP address. But I think it is 10.13.26.184. We're going to find out though. IP config 10.13.26.184. Good. So we can do HTTP 10.13.26.184 / and we'll do PowerView.ps1. Now we never loaded PowerView into there, right? We never did a period / PowerView. So but we could still, when we do it like this, it automatically runs that script also. So we not only do we load the memory, but now we ran that script too. So now we can do things like invoke ShareFinder and things like that. which we do actually find a weird share operation files like right there. Let's go ahead and try to check that out. ls // can we copy this whole thing? No. Can we do a Control Shift C? Oh, we can do Control Shift C, Control Shift V. Okay. Alright, nothing. There's nothing in there. But we can see that we can look at different things, right? So let's go ahead and throw this into there. I don't know what we just did actually. So yeah, we download something. We can also do a wget, right, with an out file. But if you're downloading something like, so let's go ahead and try to do power up. I guess we'll do that with a wget. So wget http 10.13.26.184. Okay, did not like that at all. 10.13.26.184 /powerup.ps1. We'll go ahead and we'll try to download that. Or I also have to do an out file too. Attack out file. Does this thing not have wget on it? Oh, right there. That's why I'm sitting here like, what the heck? Attack out file. We'll say is powerup.ps1. Now it shouldn't actually get that file. We should be able to run it. We do a /powerup because okay, antivirus is running. Invoke all checks. Once it could actually catch this thing, it didn't. Okay, so for some reason antivirus is running. It didn't catch power up. That's really weird. But that's how we would do that. But it should have caught that. System reconnaissance. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this. What Windows security update was installed at 5/15/2019? So for this, we can actually look up a git hotfix. Let's say something with hotfix. So we can actually look up git hotfix, and that will actually show us different when different things were installed for hotfixes, such as different stuff that Microsoft has released, things like that. So it was 5/15 correct, and this was the hotfix ID. So there we go. Try that over here. Cool. Network reconnaissance. Alright. Very first thing I always like to do for network reconnaissance is a quick rtac-a. See who else I can talk to on the network, right? Things like that. I always like to do an ipconfig. Make sure I only have one NIC up and running. Because if we have more than one, then we know, okay, what is that other system? Who else is on here? Things like that. But we can also do a ping sweep too. So this guy also teaches us how to do a ping sweep in here. Now, if we do a ping sweep on this network, it's not going to do much, right? Because there's only one person attached. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a ping sweep on my own network. So we're going to do a question or a 1.10.24. Okay. Then we're going to echo. Oh, this is for an mmap sweep. That's not a ping sweep. I want to do a ping sweep. So we'll do 1 to we'll say 50. Okay. We'll do an echo. We're going to say 192.168.0.$_. Okay, that's going to tell it to get it from here. Okay, just go 1 through 50. All right. We also have to put in there attack N1. We're going to echo that guy, right? Ping. We want to ping him one time. That's what attack N1 is for. So ping him one time. And then we're going to ping 192.168.0.$_. Alright. From here, we're going to go ahead and select string time to live. And that should be every single thing like right there. Let's go ahead and take a look. And he's going to start pinging stuff. Alright. So we see that we got a reply from 192.168.0.1. Right, which is most likely the router, right? We're not getting a reply from these guys. These guys are not up at this time. There's nobody on 2, 3, or 4, things like that, right? So there's a little bit of network reconnaissance. We can also do that for an mmap scan. So let's go ahead and do that like real quick. We can do an mmap scan on the network. Who cares? We'll say a 1 to 1024. That's what he's doing. It's actually the same exact command, pretty close to it. 1 to 1024. We'll pipe that into a %sign echo. Echo, new object, net.sockets, S-O-C-K-E-T-S, net.sockets.tcp client, TCP client. All right, let's go ahead and kind of do this number like right here so we can see and do it at the same time. There we go. .TCP client. All right. Period connect. And we'll do 192.168.0 dot something. Okay. So we'll say 0.1. That's our router, right? And I do have to put that in quotations, like right there. 192.168.0.1 underscore open port on tac $ underscore, saying, hey, there's a little port on here to null to $ null. Looks like that, like right there. Let's see here. So it didn't look that open port on now, did it? No, probably because I'm an idiot. That's probably why. Because my last thing like right there made no sense. Doesn't like that either. It's probably still just because I'm an idiot. It's most likely what it's still for. Probably because that echo goes like that. Okay. So what do we have here? Echo, new object, net.sockets, TCP client.connect for a 192.168 something network, comma, $. Oh. No duh. That. There. Okay, there we go. Obviously have to close parentheses that are open, right? Double parentheses. So obviously have to close those. That guy's closing one of them, so there's still one open. That guy's opening number 2, and that guy has to close them. So that guy's going to go ahead and he's going to run a port scan on this network, all right? We could also do this on something like, we can also invoke port scanner. He seems to be taking sweet time though. But we can also do this on the network that we're working on like right now, right? So let's go ahead and copy the IP address over here. And we'll go ahead and look at that network. And let's see if we have any open ports over there. It's not looking like it, or at least he's not moving very quickly. We just see that the ping was coming through, things like that. All right, next part is uploading PowerView, which we actually already uploaded with IEXIWR, correct? And we have one of the accounts a special description. What is it? Okay, so we could just do a net user and look at everything like that, but that's going to take a while. If we do a net user, and we could get net user, excuse me, because we're using PowerView, forgot. We could just try to go through and look at the description, all right, of these accounts and see what each one says and things like that. We could also, there's a couple other things that we can do here. All right, one of the accounts has a special description, find out what it is, right? So let's go ahead and kind of read through this guy right here, see if he gives us anything. It's just going to take a while. So let's go ahead and do a C description. DSC-RIP, C description, PowerView. Or filter description, I should have said. I think we actually just type in select description. Oh, let's see here. Get that user. Is there a description on here first off? I feel like there should be if there's one. Select description. Okay, so we do have it. There we go. We get built-in account for. So there's no description over here. It's not going to show it, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're talking about, like right there. It's the IDF one. How many accounts are disabled? See only disabled accounts. PowerShell. I think we gotta use an AD thing for this. Okay, that one's kind of hard to remember, like right there. Search AD account. Yeah, search AD account and then disabled or something like that. So we can do a. This one's built into PowerShell. Search AD account. Tac account expiring. Tac disabled. Maybe it's count disabled. Count disabled. Okay, cool. So it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4 accounts. Does that say Kerberos Synchronizing Ticket is disabled? Okay, so we have 4 accounts there, right? So let's try that one, like right there. We'll say 4. How many users are in the domain admins group? Okay. We could just do a getNet user again, then look at all the groups, but that sounds horrible, right? So we can probably look this up also. See users only in a certain group, PowerShell. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to look up users only in a certain group. Get AD group, maybe? Get AD group. Credential, filter, identity. I wonder if we can just do it by AD group domain admins. Do something like that. Okay. We got one person in there, I think. No, that's just distinguished name domain admins. That's just the name domain admins, I think. Get AD group members. Is that a thing? Okay, it is. Domain admins. Okay, cool. So get AD group member domain admin. So we got 1, 2, 3 people. It looks like we got Ursula, Sally, and server. So we got 3 people in there. Submit. Okay, alphabetically. Okay, so we had server admin, I believe it was, right? Server admin, Sally, Silk, and Ursula. So server admin, Sally, Ursula. I don't know how the hell to spell Ursula. U-R-S-U-L-A. U-R-S-U-L-A. Using space, okay. Comma separated using space. Which users are in domain admins group? Listed alphabetically. Oh, Sally. Sally would come before server admin. But according to this, server admin would come before Sally. Yeah. So it should be server admin. Right, that's what the username was, right? Sally Silk and Ursula Sand. Okay. Yes, I know that we're looking at SAM account names. Thank you. That's the name. Oh, S Silk, server admin, S Silk, U Sand. I see what it's talking about. Okay. So you're like, what are you talking about, dude? Okay. Got it. Server admin, S Silk, and then what was it? S or Ursula, U Sand. U Sand. List shares. Okay, we actually did find an interest share at the very beginning, didn't we? We did a invoke share finder to show that Power View was up and running. We found this operation files like right there, didn't we? So let's go ahead and grab the operation files. What is the name of the user created group policy? We can do a getNet GPO for that. We can see the different group policies. It looks like disable when def. Looks like that. Disable when def. And what is the first names of the users whose accounts were disabled? Okay. You're killing me here. Let's go ahead and just press up until we find the disabled account again. Yep. So what was the first name of the users' accounts that were disabled? So we got a couple of these. We got Ursula Sand. So Ursula and Daniel, it looks like. Sorted alphabetically. Well, that's how it says server listed alphabetically. It was not, because server admin is E. Oh, I guess ES. Never mind. I'll say. Because of, I was trying to put the wrong names, wasn't I? Alright, cool. And that is it. That was a medium box also. I feel like anything that's Windows, I feel like it's medium. Like they're not all medium boxes. But that was, I mean, it was a good box. Good training box. Good box to start off with, some of that. That was a good box right there. Alright. Yeah. So TryHackMe did also come out with a new network, but I don't really know about it. This breaching AD. Like right here, it is a new network and everything. But I guess I'll help you guys out. There you go. It's reset. Oh, that made a weird noise. But like, I start to look through it, And it looks like just like a lot of questions. I don't know. Yeah, I answered one of them because I was like, that's not NTLM. So I just started kind of answering stuff randomly. So, but it's a different style network. So I was thinking about starting looking at that and stuff and seeing what it's all about and everything for this. It's definitely a different style network here. But obviously that's going to be over on Linux. Obviously you have Kali Linux open for this one like right here. But I think that might be it for me for tonight. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. I will talk to you all later. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Let me see if I find anyone else with InfoSec. Send everyone else over there. Go ahead and